East Orange, New Jersey, in the 1970s, the city was alive with energy, but it was also a place of struggle. Crime and poverty cast long shadows. Opportunities were scarce. Young people needed guidance. They needed hope. They needed a path forward. Frederick Godfrey was a martial artist, a man deeply committed to the discipline and philosophy of martial arts. From a young age, he was captivated by the stories of ancient warriors and their incredible feats of strength and agility. His journey led him to explore various forms of martial arts, but it was the ways of the ninja that truly captured his imagination. He was drawn to the ways of the ninja, not just for their combat skills, but for their profound understanding of stealth and strategy. The ninja's ability to move unseen, to adapt to any situation, and to think several steps ahead fascinated him. Their stealth, adaptability, and strategic thinking fascinated him. Godfrey saw these qualities as essential not only for martial arts, but for life itself. He believed that mastering these skills could provide a significant advantage in any endeavor. Godfrey believed these skills could empower youth. He envisioned a program where young people could learn the art of the ninja, not just as a form of self-defense, but as a way to build confidence, discipline, and resilience. He started teaching these techniques to young students, hoping to instill in them the same passion and dedication that had driven him. He saw a way to adapt these ancient arts for a modern world. By blending traditional ninja techniques with contemporary training methods, Godfrey created a unique curriculum that resonated with the youth. His approach was innovative, combining the wisdom of the past with the needs of the present. Edward Bose was also a martial artist, but his path was different. Bose was a thinker, a philosopher who saw martial arts as more than just physical combat. He believed in the power of the mind and the spirit, and his teachings reflected this holistic approach. He developed a system called Turtle Tactics. This system was inspired by the turtle, an animal that embodies patience, resilience, and a strong defense. Bose's Turtle Tactics emphasized these qualities, teaching students to remain calm under pressure and to use their energy wisely. It emphasized resilience and patience. Bose believed that true strength came from within and that a calm and composed mind was the greatest weapon. His training sessions often included meditation and slow, deliberate movements designed to cultivate inner peace and focus. It taught students to use their surroundings to their advantage. Bose encouraged his students to see the world around them as an ally, not an obstacle. By training in natural settings, they learned to adapt and to use the environment to enhance their techniques. Bose believed in a strong defense, like a turtle retreating into its shell. He taught that sometimes the best way to win a battle was to avoid it altogether, to protect oneself, and wait for the right moment to act. This philosophy of patience and strategic defense became the cornerstone of his teachings. Godfrey and Bose met on a sunny afternoon in the heart of the city. They were both passionate about making a difference in their community. Their meeting was not by chance, it was a convergence of shared dreams and aspirations. They had both seen the struggles faced by the youth in their neighborhoods and wanted to create a positive change. They shared a common goal to uplift their community. They believed that by working together, they could create a safe and nurturing environment for the younger generation. They started by organizing community cleanups and garden projects, bringing people together and fostering a sense of unity and purpose. They envisioned a program to empower young people. They wanted to provide them with the tools and skills needed to navigate life's challenges. They held motivational workshops and outdoor mentoring sessions where the youth could learn, grow, and find inspiration. They decided to combine their unique approaches. Godfrey, with his background in martial arts, and Bose, with his experience in community organizing, created a holistic program that addressed both physical and mental well-being. They planned community events and self-defense classes, ensuring that the youth were equipped to protect themselves and their environment. This marked the beginning of the Ninja Turtle system of environmental self-defense. The program was grassroots, built from the ground up with the support of the community. It was more than just self-defense. It was about building resilience and fostering a sense of belonging. Classes were held in community centers and church basements. These spaces became sanctuaries where the youth could train, learn, and grow. The program was accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or financial situation. They even trained in open spaces. Parks and fields became training grounds, where the youth could connect with nature while learning valuable skills. The open-air sessions were a hit, providing a refreshing change from the usual indoor setting. The goal was simple: keep kids off the streets. Teach them practical skills. The program aimed to provide a constructive outlet for the youth, steering them away from negative influences and towards a path of self-improvement and community involvement. Help them navigate a challenging environment. Through mentorship and support, the Ninga Turtle system became a beacon of hope, guiding the youth through the complexities of their surroundings and helping them build a brighter future. The Ninga Turtle system was different. Unlike traditional martial arts that often focus on strict forms and repetitive drills, this system embraced a more fluid and adaptable approach. It was designed to prepare students for real-life situations where unpredictability is the only constant. It wasn't about rigid forms or drills. It encouraged creative thinking. Students were taught to think on their feet, to adapt to their surroundings, and to use whatever was available to them. This method not only made the training more engaging, but also more practical. Students learned to use everyday objects as tools for self-defense. Park benches, for instance, became shields or barriers. They were taught to see the potential in the mundane, transforming ordinary items into instruments of protection. Trash can lids, sticks, and even stones found on the ground were incorporated into their training. These items, often overlooked, became vital components of their self-defense arsenal. Even their own jackets became extensions of themselves. They learned to use their clothing to trap, deflect, and disarm opponents. This not only added a layer of creativity to their practice, but also ensured they were never without a means of defense. They trained to use their environment to their advantage. Walls, staircases, and other urban features were not just obstacles, but opportunities. They learned to maneuver around them, using them to gain leverage or to escape from tight situations. Alleys became part of their practice. These narrow, often intimidating spaces were transformed into training grounds where students learned to navigate and defend themselves in confined areas. The Ninga Turtle system wasn't just about fighting, it was about awareness, adaptability, and using every resource at their disposal. Students were taught to be constantly aware of their surroundings, to anticipate potential threats, and to adapt their strategies accordingly. This holistic approach ensured that they were not only physically prepared, but also mentally resilient. The training instilled a sense of confidence and self-reliance, empowering students to face any challenge that life might throw at them. The Ninga Turtle system truly was training for life. Section 5. Beyond the Dojo. The impact of the training extended beyond the dojo. Students gained confidence, they developed discipline, they learned the importance of teamwork and perseverance. The Ninga Turtle system was transforming their lives. They carried these lessons into their homes, schools, and communities. They became role models for their peers. The program was more than just self-defense. It was a path to self-discovery and empowerment. Section 6. Unexpected victories. Some students wanted to test their skills. They asked to compete. Godfrey and Bose were hesitant. Their focus was not on sport fighting, but they saw an opportunity for the students to channel their energy positively. To everyone's surprise, the students excelled. They were quick, agile, and resourceful. They combined the strengths of both Godfrey and Bose's teachings. They began winning competitions, earning trophies, and building a reputation for their unique style. Section 7. A spark of inspiration. One student was particularly creative. He loved to draw. During breaks in training, he would sketch. He was inspired by the Ninga Turtle system. He imagined a world where turtles became ninjas. His drawings combined the resilience of Bose's turtle tactics with the stealth and agility of Godfrey's ninja teachings. These sketches were more than just doodles. They were the seeds of something extraordinary. Section 8, From Sketchbook to Screen. These sketches would eventually evolve into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The concept captured the imagination of a generation. The cartoon, with its themes of teamwork, discipline, and using one's environment creatively, resonated with audiences worldwide. While the cartoon added fantastical elements, its core values reflected the lessons taught in that East Orange basement. The Ninja Turtle system, born from a desire to uplift a community, had inspired a global phenomenon. Section 9, A Lasting Legacy. The Ninja Turtle system left an indelible mark on East Orange. It transformed the lives of countless young people. It taught them self-reliance, discipline, and the importance of community. Frederick Godfrey and Edward Bowes had created something truly special. They combined their passions and expertise to make a difference. Their legacy lives on, not just in the hearts of their students, but in the global phenomenon they inspired.